What's going on, guys? Welcome back to another video. Today we are going to be watching the film on Michael Penix Jr. Now, before we get into it, yes, I know, very, elephant in the room-esque, I think that's the proper term, injury history. He's old. So, I mean, there's a lot of things to like in Michael Penix Jr. and there's a lot of things to not like. So, first of all, we're going to look at the injury history. So, I did find this website that's actually really cool. Draftsharks.com. Maybe check them out. So they show this little graph of a human body. So the ACLs are more of an issue than the shoulder because his shoulder is his non-throwing shoulder. He's left-handed. If he was heavy, you could call him the hefty lefty, but he is 216 pounds, so he's not that heavy. But ACL is the scary one. Suffered his last ACL injury in 2020, November of 2020. So, not very recent. I mean, that was, 4 years ago? About 3 years ago. A little over 3 years ago. Words are hard. But the shoulder, not really too big of an issue. It's his non-throwing shoulder. So, the AC joint sprain, that's fine. That's not a big deal. I mean, the AC joints, it heals and it's fine. I know because that's happened to me. I can still feel the bump in it, but it doesn't hurt. So, and I'm sure his is probably worse than mine. Then the shoulder clavicle fracture, not a huge issue, but the ACL, that's obviously an issue. He's been in college since 2018. He played Trace McSorley in college in his freshman year at Indiana. So that's a fun fact. That was 2018. Yeah, Michael Penix Jr. played Trace McSorley. And then in his third year, the time Michael Penix was draft eligible for the first time, he played Justin Fields. So there's that. And that was that the year before? I don't think that was the year Justin Fields. I think Justin Fields went the next year. So the games we'll be checking out. We're only going to be checking out 3. I don't know what that was. We're going to be looking at the 3 most important games that he played this year, and that was the college football semifinal, the bowl game, the Pac-12 championship, the national championship okay, I was looking at it like it was down. So yeah, the Pac-12 championship, the semifinal game against Texas, and then obviously the national championship against Michigan. Games on the line every time, win or go home. That's the important thing. So. Listed at 6'2", 216 pounds. I haven't watched too much. We saw a little bit of him when we did the Rome Odunze video. And, he's got NFL talent all around him. He's got Rome Odunze, who will go in the top 10. He's got Jalen Polk, who will be he'll be a very good second to third round pick. Jalen McMillan, he'll be a later round pick, but he'll be there. And then O-line, he had Troy Fautanu, who will probably be a first-round pick, among other players. Like, he had lots of talent around him. But I noticed one important thing is right here. He does have the injury history, but since he got to Washington, he has not missed a game. So, like we saw in that one thing, if I just reopen that, his last injury was in 2020. So, over 3 years ago. That's a thing. His age... he's 24. I think he's gonna be 25. What's his birthday? Let's just Google that. I don't know why it keeps doing that. Michael Penix Jr. Age. How old is he? Gotta get the exact. He's 23, so he'll be 24 going into his rookie year. He looks a little bit like Lil Durk. More in this picture than that one. Yeah, he looks. It's the one with him with the do-rag. I know we're kind of off topic, but like he just looks like Lil Durk a little bit. Maybe it's like the eyes or the nose. I'm not too sure. But without further ado, let's stop wasting time. That's not what you're not here to listen to me talk. You're here for the film. So let's get into it. So we got Oregon Pac-12 championship. Win or go home. Let's see what you can do. And I decided not to have the sound on just because the sound quality is poor and we don't really care what the announcers have to say, so it's just going to be my voice that you hear. I do love Oregon's helmets in this. So, yeah, this is every throw he had. So, it's going to be a little weird watching him left-handed. I thought about, having it flipped to where it looked right-handed so you could get a proper feel, because you're used to watching righties. You're not used to the left-handed guys throwing the ball. But I mean, his mechanics are clearly good enough to be a solid quarterback, because he was a Heisman finalist. You know, he's got the mechanics down, I guess. Footwork looks clean for a guy. I almost said coming in his face, but dropping back a bit, reading the field, going through progression, solid. Evades pressure, completes the pass. Solid play there. You like to see it. So luckily, when we're watching quarterbacks, you don't have to look for them. They're right there. He looks very thick in the torso area. Quick pass. So he's got a weird throwing motion. Like, I get that he's left-handed, so naturally it's gonna look weirder. But like, okay. So like just watch it. The way he's looking at the defense pre-snap, so that's good. And like, real quick, another thing is, you're never gonna, if you're not a scout or a GM or you're not in the NFL circle, you're never gonna know everything that you need to know about Michael Penix, because you're not there for the interviews. You're not able to talk to his, players and coaches. You don't know who he is as a person. So if you're not in that circle, you'll never know. You don't know his work ethic. You don't know any of those things. But I mean, we can kind of see his work ethic. He battled back from adversity 4 times. 4 season-ending injuries, and he never gave up. That says something. So I think that is important to, keep in mind. But back to his throwing motion. It's getting there. Like, I don't know. Maybe it just looks weird because he's left-handed. That's probably it. But, it's a completed pass. It was a screen in the backfield, but, it's solid. Looking, throwing. It's just screens. Can't really tell too much with it. Let's get some deep balls. Pause. Okay. I don't think him and Odunze were on the same page there. He was clearly looking for that out route. Because, what other, that wasn't a bad ball. His feet were set. He was looking. It was expecting an out route, and they just weren't on the same page. You could tell by Odunze's reaction as well. So, solid footwork, reading the field. Like to see it. Stepping, dancing, gets sacked, or not. Did he? He hit him with the ball. That was funny. I don't think he did that on purpose. Bonk. Was that not a sack? Okay, it was a sack. I don't know. I keep pointing. I always end up pointing, like you guys can see where I'm pointing. 3rd and 16. So I guess he did take the sack. Although, I don't know. So we got show and a blitz. They got one dude in the back. They're rushing 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 guys. At least it looks like it. Yeah, they're rushing 6, and that was great coverage by the secondary there. But that's a great ball by Penix. Hits the receiver in the hands, in the corner of the end zone, on the sideline of the end zone, while getting blitzed by 6 different guys. Stands tall in the pocket, launches it deep. Great ball. Just a great play by the secondary there. Little screen pass. At least he can make screen passes. So I think the most crucial game that we're going to look at is the Michigan game. We're just going to kind of fly through these two to the Michigan game. Because if you want like a franchise quarterback, you want to know if they can win in the big moments. So, PI. I think that ball went like I don't think that would have been caught anyway. Because I think that was too far out of bounds. Blitzing again. I don't know why they didn't include that. It's just a little toss. Because yeah, it's a throw, but who is this cracker? Who is this guy? That is not a running back. Oh, it's a tight end or fullback or something. Some other whap position. Great ball once again. Just great coverage. I know it's somewhere as Kyrie Jackson. I think his name's Kyrie Jackson for Oregon. I have no idea what number he is. I've not watched any of his films, so I don't know. But I know the name. I know he's a solid prospect. So he's at least back there somewhere. But stands tall in the pocket, in the face of pressure, launches it, and it hit him in the hands. So, I mean, you can't really hate that too much. Rolling out. Great ball, great catch. Okay. Good ball placement. I mean, it's a slant, but it's into coverage. I mean, it's always going to be into coverage, but, it's getting it in that window to where the receiver can catch it. Ooh. Is that McMillan? I don't think that's McMillan. Okay. Just waiting. Pump fake. Launching. Overthrown. Okay. So, was there pressure? Because, I mean, the good throws, I look at more of the bad throws because, I mean, they're college quarterbacks. They're D1 college quarterbacks. They can make the throws. The question is, why do they make the bad throws? What goes wrong to cause them to make those bad throws? So, is it they're getting pressure? They got pressure on them? Is it, bad footwork? Did they throw it off their back foot? Was it on the run? Was it to their throwing or non-throwing side? There's a lot of things that could go into it. So, looking at what causes them to make the bad throws, the pump fake, I mean, it was kind of off his back foot. It was just an overthrow. So, Polk goes in motion. Play action. Great ball there. It's a great one. I mean, he had no pressure whatsoever. I mean, 10 was kind of, or I think he was 10. He was kind of coming around. But it's a great ball towards the sideline. I don't know what this logo is. The 76. Going through his reads real well. Sees that sees that his first read isn't open. Yeah, his first read is he's probably looking at the safety for one of these routes. One of these two. And he sees the safety backing up to probably take it away. Looks to his left side for one of those routes probably. Sees that route covered. Immediately check down. So that's a good play. That's cool that we got to see Penix versus Michael Penix in the Pac-12 championship. Got to see the retirement home battle. No. Yeah, this is cool. Pressure in his face. Launching. Good ball. Great ball. Great ball. Love to see that. So I do have him at number 6 on my quarterback rankings as of now, that before recording this video. I've not watched Penix yet. I'm going to get there. I've seen highlights, but I've not watched Penix in all honesty. The only reason I have Penix at 6 is that him and Penix are the same age, so I just had him below based on injury history. And it's hard. It makes it hard to project for Michael Penix whether or not he'll be a first-round pick because he can make the throws, he can do all these things, but he's older, he's got injury history, so he's a wild card. We'll put it that way. So the fullback gets absolutely demolished. This guy is getting I can't say that. This guy's getting screwed. We'll put it that way. So he's got two guys in his face. I mean this guy didn't give him pressure, but this guy, he's right there pushing the running back into him and just launches it, and it's a great ball for a big gain. So we'll kind of go through this one a little bit quicker. Good play by Penix. Washington crowd is hyped. All right, here we go. We got the all 22 film, or the behind view, I guess. So yeah, scanning the field, sees it open. Because see, when you're a quarterback, you know the routes. You're not looking at your receivers. You're looking at the defense and what the defense is doing, because that'll determine whether or not your guy's going to be open, obviously. You're not looking at your receiver. It's like, okay, oh, he's not open. It's, okay, he's not going to be open, because he's not looking at Odunze here. He's looking at the corner, and he's looking to see, does he have the deep third? Does he have, the flat area kind of in the middle? And he sees that he's stopping, so he knows he's got 11 here, who I don't know. But he sees that he's got him here, and he's going to be open. Little toss to 4. Solid. So does that count as a passing touchdown for Penix? Jermaine something. Good ball. Great ball. I mean, that's essentially double coverage, but he had to step on him the whole way. Good ball. I love Rome Odunze's hair, dude. I am so jealous. Triple, whatever. Triple toss. Gets it to Odunze? I mean, you can't draw it up any better than that. I mean, you wish it would have been a touchdown. But, I mean, he's hands off, toss, launch, couple yards, screen. Like a triple toss screen kind of thing? Triple reverse? I don't know. Going through his read, sees things aren't open, takes the yards he can get, gets more. I want to know who 11 is. I think that's McMillan, because I know 2 is Polk. Oh. You idiot. You goddamn idiot. This is just a hard one. He's got 2 guys in his face. And so he does a good job of just, getting it out. Although in the NFL, that's probably a pick. I mean, I don't say probably, but more than likely, there's probably going to be a guy there because you just don't get this lucky in the NFL. And when you got the pressure, it reminds me of that one throw. There's a crazy callback, but 2 years ago, Chiefs played the Commanders, and Mahomes was pressured crazily, and he just threw it as he was getting tackled because, I don't know, maybe he was trying to make a play, completion or something, not take the sack. And he was picked off by, who was it, Cam Curl? It might have been Forrest. I think it was Cam Curl, though. Yeah, I know, crazy callback, but what was that, week 4? Like, I don't know, I could just remember these things. But, yeah, in the NFL, you don't get that lucky. I mean, he drops it. He's pissed. He knows it. But, yeah. Does a good job of getting it out, though. Tackle for loss. Okay. I mean, that wasn't Penix's fault. That was the design play, and that's what he did. Another screen to 11. Imagine all 3 of these Washington receivers just turn out to be studs. I mean, that would just be ridiculous. There's Fautanu. Scanning, launching. Nobody. Okay. So I don't know what went wrong there. Maybe they just weren't on the same page. Maybe it was a really, really bad overthrow. Because, we don't know the play design. We don't know what routes are supposed to be ran. We don't know the coverage, what it's supposed to be, who's assigned where. And so it's really hard to tell a lot of times when watching a quarterback. Okay. This one definitely has to be broken down. So we'll start from the very beginning. All right. So, setting the tone. Halfway through the third quarter, you're up by 3. You're at about midfield. So, what went wrong here? He's got a clean pocket till he doesn't. Feels the pressure to his right. Feels the pressure in his face. And he just gets it out. And this is what I mean when you don't always get that lucky. He hit a guy if he overthrew. He hit a guy if he underthrew. And he just threw it right there. So, you don't like to see that. Okay, this is a better view. So, yeah, they rush 4, and then they blitz him, and he just gets absolutely bitched. I mean, oh, that's embarrassing. Was that the running back? Did he take that gap? Yes, he did. Okay. I thought it was a lineman getting bitched by a corner, but he gets smacked. And let's see, at what point does he get the ball out? So since we could see the whole field, we'll watch it in slow-mo. So at about here is when he starts to get the pressure. He feels it, and I don't know what he's doing here. Maybe he's just trying to throw a jump ball. He kind of slows down, but it would have been an underthrow anyway. Not a huge fan of that play. I don't like that. I mean, yeah, I get that he had the pressure, but oops. I get that he had the pressure, but still, it's just a bad ball. Because you'd rather take the sack than the pick, obviously. I don't know what that was by by this guy. He just like, his controller dies. I don't know what that is. Okay, I mean, that's a hard completion. He's mad. Very upset. Oh, okay. That's fun. Scrambling to his throwing side. Oh, yeah. I mean, they blitz the backside. He's faster than him. He should have thrown it right here. Could have thrown. This is probably the throw you want to make. And I get that he's got coverage on, like he's got a guy on him, but you just want to throw it here so he can hit him in stride, probably get a first down, but going slow, gets the sack, gets sacked. So now they're down. They're down by 4. You need a touchdown in the playoffs. How do you respond? Clean pocket, gets a dude on him, pump fakes. Great catch by the coach. They were hyping him up too. That's funny. All right, empty backfield, obvious pass situation. I don't know what down. 2nd and 10. Okay. So yeah, they rush 4, 5, and guy wide open. Hits him on the run. That is to his throwing side. They're just touching him very bad. Was that guy's last name Gulp? I don't know. I mean, he's just staring down Odunze here. From the get-go. He's just staring him down. So you don't want to do that in the NFL. Not like to see that, because pre-snap, as he's taking the snap, he's staring at him. He doesn't even look at the ball when he's getting snapped to. He just stares him down. And I don't know what the matchup was out there, if it was going to be open no matter what. But still, like, you don't want to stare him down in the NFL. Because those safeties and corners are a lot smarter than you think. Great ball. It's a great ball. Throws it over. Manages to get it over the corner. In stride with his receiver. Bang. And that's a great catch by the receiver. Going up, high pointing it. You know, you'd love to see that. It's a great play. Ooh. I mean, the pocket just collapsed. Can't be too mad about that one. 37 does a flip over the guy. All right. Still down 12. 3rd and 3. You're in the red zone. You're not down 12. You're down 4. Is that a design one? Design run? I don't know why I developed a speech impediment. Yeah. QB keep. Oh my gosh. Fighting for it? I mean, you love to see that. The perseverance, the determination. Launching. Great catch. What a catch. It's a great play. And I assume they probably ran the ball for a touchdown from there. Keeping it. I mean, that's a read option. Made the right read clearly. Tries for the stiff arm. Love to see that. All right, so we know they went on to win this game. It's kind of taken a while. We're going to move on to Texas. So this is the semifinal. Am I watching this on a potato? I'm going to try to see if I can find a better version of this. We'll just do that and see if we can find... Is that one going to be better? Oh, yeah, that's so much better. So we'll watch this one. And it's an HD quality. Mwah. It's a cool edit. I don't care about all of this. All right, here we go. First down, well, first play of the game, semifinal. This is the real deal. It's like the AFC or NFC championship. Gets an offsides, they just toss a little screen. So I guess I'm just going to have to skip forward and back a lot in this film. Hard count. Okay. Nobody jumps. Play action. Looking downfield. Launching it. Bang. Okay. Jalen Polk. All right. I mean, I love to see this against Texas too. But that's a great ball. Hits him in stride towards the sideline outside the numbers. I mean, that's just a great ball. And a great keeping the play alive by Polk. Yeah, it's a great play. What am I looking? Oh, that was the injury thing. Yeah, this was all his injuries. They were all at Indiana, too. That's crazy. Hopefully he doesn't ever play a game in Indianapolis. So, kind of Jumping back a bit. Faces pressure, takes the check down. Can't hate it. Oh. Scrambling left. Looking downfield. It's a hard pass. It's tough. But on the run, it goes through his hands. That's a hard catch too. That is a thick punter. Holy cow. Don't want to curse too much, but that is a thick punter. God damn. See, he looks like Lil Durk. On the very, very far off chance Lil Durk is watching this, it's not a bad thing. Or Michael Penix is watching this. That's probably more likely than Lil Durk watching this. Yeah, Lil Durk went to he went to a concert with Marvin Harrison Jr. And then the other day, he posted on Instagram a picture of him with like a Lil Durk jersey with like Michael Orgy or whatever his first name is. The Orgy quarterback for Michigan. Yeah, crazy last name. Maybe it's Orgi? I don't know, but like flipping from Michigan to Ohio State, like what are you doing, bud? I mean, I don't care either way. Dogs? I don't know why it says dogs there. Oh, Huskies. Can we just skip forward? There we go. All right. Launching it. What a catch. Oh, my God. But that's a great throw, too. And he's getting pressure. I mean, he's going up against 2 NFL defensive tackles in Tavondre Sweat and Byron Young the second. Yeah, Byron Young. So, yeah, launching it. I mean, he's just like it's a weird throwing motion because it's like with his left hand. Like, it's hard to do with your left, but it's just like a long one kind of thing, you know? So, yeah, that's a great ball, though. Even better catch. Like to see it. So hopefully this goes by pretty quick. I don't know what that was. Did it again. Okay. There we go. Scrambling right. Dancing. Eyes downfield the whole time. Reading. Out of bounds. Okay, same thing. Eyes kept. Oh, sorry. Kept his eyes downfield the whole time. Love to see that. All right, here we go. Yeah, he feels the pressure on the left side. Feels the pressure from him. Steps out, makes him miss in the pocket. He's got a great pocket presence. Yeah. Take that. And gets it to Odunze. Great play. Pump fake to the screen. Right up the middle to Odunze. Solid. All right, flip sides. Stepping up in the pocket, launching it deep. Dude. Like, I don't know if I'm more impressed by Lil Durk or I don't know if I'm more impressed by Michael Penix or Rome Odunze here. Like, he's got the pressure. He knows he's going deep. Steps up in the pocket, because a lot of times when QBs don't step up in the pocket, that's when they get the underthrow. It's that momentum. Like, if you're kicking a soccer ball, and if you just stand over it and swing your leg back and kick it, it's not going to go as far if you step into it while you kick it. It's the same with your throw. And it helps him get that extra oomph, the extra oomph on the ball when he's throwing it. That way, it's less likely to be an underthrow, which would absolutely be a pick here in double coverage. Steps up in the pocket, launches it deep to Odunze, who hauls it in by some miracle. And that's just a great throw into a tight window. It's a great catch. Back to Penix. Womp womp. Yeah, I mean, woo. Yeah, you can tell why 11 does not play quarterback. All right, here we go. Russian 4. Looking. Oh, I keep yawning. I'm sorry. I mean, this guy just gets boom, obliterated. Yeah, he's flexing on him. He knows. Stepping up in the pocket. Scrambling. Ooh, was he ahead of the line of scrimmage there? Was he not ahead of the line of scrimmage? Hold up. So we're just going to pretend like this line. Is it accurate? I think it's behind because we see that the little orange marker there. and it looks to be like a half a yard ahead. So by the time he releases it, I mean, he might be even with the line from the ref's view, so it's not too bad. Little fake toss out to Odunze. Just a quick screen. Right up the middle. Great ball. That's a great throw. Just a quick throw right up the middle between two guys. It's a great throw and a great catch. So yeah, here we go. Got the above view. God, yeah. I'm sorry. It's late. I'm tired. Yeah, the ref ducks too. That's even funnier. Oh, you love to see that. Watch the ref. He just whoop. And that's a great ball and a great catch. Didn't drop that one. Fakes the handoff. Going deep. Overthrown. Alright, why was it overthrown? He stepped up. He did his job well. Alright, so we'll go slow-mo. So he sees it. He already knows, at this moment is when he knows he's going to throw it. Gets it. I mean, I don't know. I think it was just an underthrow. And he did do really well at the combine, by the way. He didn't do any of the testing or like any of the drills or anything, but he did like the actual throwing session. So I think that did help his stock a lot because he looked really good at it. I mean, if this guy was a little faster, what is his name? Oh, is it Cole? I thought it said like Gulp or something. Pressure, stepping up, great pocket presence. Oh, no way, off the tip-off. I know a few Texas fans, and I know that they must have been pissed when they saw that. Yeah, stepping up in the pocket, throwing on the run, like while running forward. It's a great play. You love to see that by Polk. They were very excited, clearly. They are not. So yeah, we'll get the view from above. This is the all-22 film I wish I had. But does a great job of stepping up. I mean, could have been a little bit of a better throw, but like, come on now. We're not going to nitpick. As much as I love to nitpick, we're not going to nitpick there. That's a big boy. Brings it in. Imagine he dropped that. That'd have been so embarrassing. Muhammad. Yeah, it's a great play. What a cutie. They look like poker chips underneath them. I don't know why we're watching this. Alright, we're going to skip. See, was it a close game? It was not. So yeah, they're just playing with him. They just hit a flea flicker. So, now for the real deal. Michigan game. Can we get some better quality here? That's solid. I mean, it could be worse. Sorry if that was loud. So this is still, well, this is probably the most important game to watch for Michael Penix. You know, national championship going up against the best defense in the country, the best team in the country, and they did go on to lose. So it's important. Rolling out, tossing, a little quick out route. All right, I don't even have to go forward a whole bunch. It's just a bunch of screens. Come on, that's 4 in a row. Call up something different. That's 5. Call a different play. I mean, that was a design play, but I mean, not designed for that route. Tossing. A little bit overthrown there. Getting pressure. Gets tripped, but keeps going. Slides smartly. Great ball. Okay. I'm sorry. Okay. So for a second there, I thought this was to this guy here. And I was like, oh my god, what a horrible throw. But it was to this guy out here. So it was to Odunze. Rolling out. He throws, he fires it. I think that would be the best description for throwing. Like, you know, you got like launches or slinging. I think he just fires it. Like, he throws with some, he throws with emphasis. The ball gets there quickly. Rolling out, tossing. Not the best decision for the throw, but I mean, I don't see what other kind of throw you can make there. Wide open. Odunze drops it, but not the best play. And gets sacked. O-line just collapses. I mean, this O-line play is just not good. I mean, I get that Michigan was the best defense in the country, but still, like, this is just pitiful. Good play there. Yeah, I mean, the O-lineman fell just for no reason. Good play by 37. Real sneaky athlete there. Get bitched. Overthrown by a lot. I mean, even if he didn't stumble there, that's overthrown by a lot. He's just getting pressured every play. Gets the flag. Keeps it running. It's solid. There we go. There was a flag, but I think it was on the defense. Good throw in the red zone. I mean, in this situation, is that the smartest play to make? Because he's getting the pressure, pump fakes, the pressure keeps coming on him, pause, and he just gets it out. Not the smartest play to make. Not the smartest. Little screen again. I don't care. Oh my God, give me a break. Good little fire in there. Out route. Hits the white guy. What? Another screen. Launching deep. Overthrown. All right. I mean, he's slinging it. Don't get me wrong. He's slinging it. And he's looking to push the ball down the field when the play is called for that. Kind of falls apart here in this game. Clean pocket, overthrown again. That was on him. The pocket's clean, and he overthrows him. Little out route. I like that guy. 37. He's solid. I don't know if he's like a tight end. I think he's a tight end. Dropped. Okay. Nice. Clean pocket. Stepping up and firing. Good play by the DB. Pump fake. Launching deep. There we go. There we go. Because, yeah, he's pushing the ball down the field when they let him. Like, they just keep calling stupid little screen passes. Like that. Pressure. I mean, can't blame him on that one. Take what you can get. Clean pocket there again. I mean, the receiver decided to lose all the yardage there. Going deep for the towards the okay. I was gonna say end zone because I thought they were a lot closer. Thought they were on the other 20, but it's a good ball. Odunze is a playmaker. Dropping back, stepping up in the pocket, a little toss out. I mean, kind of falling apart here. Firing down, overthrown, but that's a hard pass to make. I mean, I critique him. I couldn't make these passes. Like, there's a reason I'm sitting in this chair and I'm not, getting recruited. Like, another pick. I mean, that's just not the greatest throw. You got two guys here on the receiver. You got five guys here. Why would you? There's not guys on the other side of the field. You probably got a receiver over there. Why are you throwing it around five guys? Not the restaurant. Like, the decision making under pressure is not great. Clean pocket for the most part. Tipped ball. I mean, like, dropped ball. We'll check down for the yardage. Pushing it. There we go. Got to bring that one in, but good play by the DB. Stepping up. Almost picked. Who was even over there? Face of pressure. Okay, thanks, Caleb Williams, for taking up my screen. Okay, so what I get from that is, those are all big games, and the first two looked easy. The Oregon game, the Texas game, those looked easy. When he played great competition like Michigan, and he was getting pressure on almost every play, the decision making was not there. And I get towards the end of the game, they're losing, and you need to push. You need to get a touchdown. You need to get it down the field, and those risks do need to be taken. But it's still a little bit concerning when he's throwing in an area with 5 DBs. I don't know why I said DBs like that, but that's a little concerning. And the O-line certainly didn't help him in that. And he had a great supporting cast outside of the O-line and Troy Fautanu. Great receiving cast outside of, I don't know the wording there, but I mean, if he goes to the right situation, he probably doesn't start right away, I wouldn't say, and I probably wouldn't take him in the first round based on, his decision under pressure, because he faced a lot of pressure, but towards the beginning of the game, he still wasn't completing passes. Like we saw with J.J. McCarthy, the times that he did have the pressure, he was still able to complete the ball and make good decisions in the pocket. And that is a thing I do like about Michael Penix, is he's got great pocket presence. Words are hard, I know. He's got a great pocket presence. He gets the ball out quick. He's able to really just fire it in there, and I do like that. And the accuracy is solid. It's spotty at times. He does overthrow more than he underthrows. So I think there's a lot of things to like, and there are things to dislike. And it only takes one team to like him enough to make him a first-round pick. But personally, I wouldn't. I think he'd be a good second-round pick, obviously. But with the age, the injury history, the decision-making, there's just not a lot of upside, I want to say. Like, he looked great at the combine. I wouldn't give him that high upside. Like, he just looks like he's a solid high floor kind of guy, but the upside it doesn't stick out. There's nothing really about him that just jumps out to you other than, the stats and whatnot. Just looks like a solid, can get the ball out, can do what you ask him to kind of guy. I don't think he's a guy that's going to, change the game and whatnot. So there's things to like, there's things to dislike. I don't think my ranking on him at QB6 is going to change based on what we saw. But, I mean, all the power to him. I do love the story of Michael Penix, coming back from 4 season-ending injuries to go on to be a Heisman finalist and lead his team to the national championship. That's awesome, and I'm sure he's a great guy, and I wish him nothing but the best of luck in the future. And I hope he pans out, and I hope he does great. But I don't think that that's going to happen. And, if he goes into a situation where, he can develop for a year, sit behind a solid starter, and a situation with a decent O-line, a few decent weapons, I think that he can be solid. But if he goes to a shitty situation, it's really hard to envision him, stepping up and being that guy. I don't envision him being a top 10 QB. And, I feel bad, saying all these negative things while I'm looking at his face, but I mean, that's just my opinion. Could I be wrong? Absolutely. Absolutely. I could be wrong on every film breakdown I've done. I could be wrong about anything. But based on what I've seen in the past, based on what I'm seeing with him, based on what I already know, I don't think he's going to be that guy. But I hope he does. Wish him nothing but the best of luck in the future. And thank you guys so much for watching. That is going to do it for this video. If you enjoyed the video, leave a like, subscribe, leave a comment. It'd mean the world to me. If you disagree, let me know. If I'm wrong, let me know. So, if you agree, let me know, But yeah, thanks again for watching. I don't know who I'm going to do in the next video, but we will see, and I'll see you guys then.